And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show. The steep twists and curves of famous Lombard Street across the bay in San Francisco. Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Locking at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Jackson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward spot.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
And there's the call on Durant. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another three for Golden State.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Westbrook drives in. Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Tries again. Perkins with the bucket.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Thompson right side. It's deflected. Green dishes to Curry. And an intentional foul right there.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
And he gets it to go.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Golden State's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Durant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Can't hit from in close.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And another 3 for Golden State.
But his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too. Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry. It seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And for the Warriors, that chemistry and culture, hard work really starts. Summers. You know, Steve, almost all the players coming in early to work.
how you get better. I mean, you really improve in the summer in this league with the work you put in. You know, a lot of the Warriors players stick around the Bay Area and work every day. That's the kind of commitment it takes.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Jackson. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Outside Curry. Bogut with a screen on Ibaka. The tray. And Stephen Curry another three. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing him. That's 4 of the... Last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers. More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for them.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
For 3, Westbrook. Count that one. He's got 7.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Green passes to Curry. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Kevin Durant's so potent offensively. I think at times we overlook his defense. That's an area he's really improved, and of course the length that makes him so tough to deal with offensively also serves him well at the defensive end of the floor.
Now Durant after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And again Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and you know he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer. Count the bucket. Curry's got 23. And Durant, no question, a two-way player. He blocks shots. He rebounds like a power forward.
And I really like the fact, Kevin, that he's gotten stronger since he came into the league. Also, he's able to hold his ground much better as a result. At both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a... assist column if this keeps up.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And so they foul intentionally. And the Thunder making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Larry Jones.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Livingston. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Thunder trailing by 14. Jones for 3. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Here is Livingston. And so they choose to intentionally foul. With all that Sean Livingston went through with his horrific injury a few years back, Steve, it's amazing just to see him out there on the floor playing basketball.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live. It was one of the most awful things to see on a basketball court. And I just have so much respect for Livingston, the way he's continued to grind it out and carve out a career for himself. He's become a very, very good player.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Livingston hits both of them. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lamb. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 29 seconds left to play in the first. And he commits the intentional foul. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
Livingston hits both of them. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Expanding his range. Good. Livingston's got 7 points. Thunder trailing by 19. Here's Lamb. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
That feed by Eagles. A really good example of his passing ability.
Now here's Lamb. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Curry with a wide open look. And he drains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket? Off in time.
And I know some people are still opposed to using replay in situations where the call doesn't have a direct effect on the outcome of the game. But I think it has to be used if there's a questionable call, no matter what it is.
Now, I understand the argument against it. It does interrupt the flow of the game a little bit, but it's hard to stand by and simply let an incorrect call stand.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Yeah, everything's gone right for this club offensively. They are really putting it together.
Not too many speed bumps in the road as they built this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Maurice Spates out there with Harrison Barnes. You know, Steve, a lot of teams look at this Thunder franchise as a model, of how to go about building a team that can compete for a title through the NBA draft.
Well, it's a good model to follow, but you need some luck, Kevin. I mean, Kevin Durant fell into their lap. If they don't get the second pick in the lottery, and if Greg Oden doesn't go first to Portland, none of this happens. So, yeah, great planning, and they've had a terrific effort to put all this together, but it really comes back to getting Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. It's not now, though.
David Lee's checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Thompson. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Jones. Jackson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jeremy Lamb.
You know, going back to touch again on the Thunder, really you couldn't have asked for a better scenario for a small market team to put together a roster like this. I mean, your core pieces, your cornerstone pieces, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, are all relatively young in their careers and seem to enjoy playing for each other. So they're going to be good for a long time.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Serge Ibaka, such a big piece of this Thunder team. Kevin Durant said, I really watched him grow as a man and definitely as a basketball player. He's grown by leaps and bounds. He's always thought like a champion. He works extremely hard. We're just happy to be around him. And guys, Ibaka, a great fit in the gym rat culture of OKC.
He sure is. Thanks, Doris. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, they did have to deal with some small market repercussions, though. The Thunder, I'm talking about. You know, they couldn't afford to pay James Harden. They had to make that trade. But I think they've dealt with it really well. They've added some nice pieces. And the Thunder, obviously, still one of the elite teams in the NBA.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bogut comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Rush in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 11. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Going back to the three. Shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose like that right now.
Exactly. I mean, this is when they need to tighten things up, firm things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Perkins is checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
That'll be a 5-second call.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely, Clark. They've got to have a tighter handle on the ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. You talk about Scott Brooks' defensive focus. He played 11 years in the NBA as a 5'11" point guard, Steve. you'd better believe he had some toughness.
No, he was nasty. He would pick you up full court, and you know, there was a great stat about him when he played. He went 5 consecutive seasons where he had more steals than turnovers, so shows you about Scott Brooks.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Heaves it up. And there's the pass to Bogut. From deep. The Thunder pull it in.
That's a bad shot. He's not a good three-point shooter anyway, and that was just too deep.
I'm with you on that, Steve. Which one of us should break it to him?
Golden State's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Oklahoma City has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The Thunder with another miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
At the line for the Thunder,
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. Some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. Yeah. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose, because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose was...
He was right in that same category.
You got it. The Warriors shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. And stolen by Perkins. Heaves it up. Tipped